The Toltecs from the 10th through the mid-12th century started a civilization in central Mexico.
Or slowly.
The Aztecs were nomads until they received a sign from their god to start making a city that also happened to be in central Mexico. On a normal day, the Toltecs were just gathering their supplies for their civilization when suddenly they realized that there was Aztecs about to invade their civilization.
Not to the tree.
The difference between the Americas and the Europeans were that the Americas were isolated from the Europeans. Europeans is just so great.
I know, there's so many things to do.
Why are we so isolated? Anybody? Hello? Hello? You want to do something over there?
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, Penny.
Let's go.
Penny! The difference between the Americas and the Europeans were that the Americas were not immune to diseases while the Europeans were.
Man, I wish we were immune to diseases like the Europeans were.
Tell my family I love them.
And happy I'm not like those people.
Started with one civilization that formed in central Mexico in 968, the Toltecs. Their oppressive capital was soon invaded in 1325 by the Aztecs when they received a sign by their god to stop being nomads and start a civilization.
There are differences in American societies. There are major diversities between America and Europe, and isolation was a big problem. There was no trade between the societies, which bifurcated a lot of ideas. There was no written language, so they couldn't really communicate with each other. And there were fewer ideas of culture and technology because they couldn't spread their ideas and share.
Diseases were another major difference in American and European societies. The Europeans had had diseases for longer, so their bodies knew how to handle it. In the Americas, they weren't immune to diseases because they hadn't been introduced, so when the diseases came over, they didn't know how to handle it and everyone died.
Produced by Savannah Skinkis, Morgan Lane, and Mackenzie Husband.
It all started with one civilization. It all started with one It all started with one civilization that formed in central Mexico in 968, the Toltecs.
Oh my god, look behind you!
Oh my god! It all started with one civilization that formed in central Mexico in 968, the Toltecs. Their impressive
No, we gotta start over.
No, we don't!
Life as European is just so great.
Yeah.
Life as Europeans is just so great.
Yeah, there's so many things to do.
your horse is getting out.
It's okay!